Hi everyone, I'm Sheena and welcome to the thing I bought from. Today's thing I bought from is this. This is the BB Any Cushion by Etude House, as you can see. And what it is it's basically a BB cream that's in a very nice compact form, so you can take it out and not have to worry about squirting it everywhere when you're trying to use it. So, let me take you through the inside of this thing. Now, as you can see, there's a very nice mirror, so you can do your makeup outside if you really need to. I don't judge, because I do it too. Sometimes girls just don't have time to do it at home, you know. Ain't nobody got time for that. Anyway, and then after that you have the puff. Sorry, mine is a bit dirty because I haven't cleaned it. Here's what it looks like. It's a very flat puff, and it's specially formulated for this. So don't be going to use some random other sponge to try to use it. So under this cover is where the magic happens. Now this is basically soaked with the BB cream. So what you do is you squish this into the cushion and you'll transfer here and then you pat it on. I'm going to show you what it looks like and how well it works. Now this is me with my makeup on, and unfortunately that means now you have to look at me without my makeup. I'm so sorry. Brace yourselves. Very simple. You just kind of press it in, and then after that there'll be some transfer onto the cushion. Now I've been using this for a few weeks now, so it's a lot less product than before. And just pat it on. I'm gonna do just half the face. In fact, hold on 1 second. I'm going to also put my hair back. Now this one I also bought on Q10. It's really cute. So it's basically Velcro at the back, and then you just pull your hair back. It sticks on like that. So, you know, you don't have to use a hairband, and it doesn't leave any crease in your hair after you're done. So you just pat it on. I'm gonna do just half the face to show you what the coverage is like. Now, actually, when you put on powder foundation or liquid foundation, you're supposed to use a patting sort of movement anyway, because it's A, gentler on your skin, and B, it doesn't move the product around as much. It doesn't like smear it into your skin, which you don't actually want really, because that kind of leaves you with blocked pores if you don't clean it out properly. Now, this is half the skin done. As you can see, it looks quite drastically different from the other half. And because it's a BB cream, I feel safe to use it on my eye area as well, which means I save one step of actually putting on some under eye concealer. And it's quite a big difference. And so that's half the face. I'm gonna do the whole face and then let you see what it looks like. Ta-da! Done! Now this is the finished product with just the Any Cushion, and it's pretty good actually. Like, with the exception of some really hard to hide spots up here, which I'm going to go over with concealer a little bit later. As you can see, it's pretty much evened out my skin tone all over. Now it looks a little bit pale, which means that I should probably have ordered the darkest color in the tree. This is in a 3. My god, the tree, what? This is, I believe, W13. I don't know if you can see it here. It's supposed to also come with SPF 50 and PA+++, which means technically you can use this in place of your sunblock, but what I do is I always just double layer anyway because I'm gassy that way. Yeah, so it's pretty good actually. I like it. This concealer, I bought it from a random pushcart. It's actually NYX waterproof concealer, incredible waterproof concealer. But anyway, back to the Any Cushion. Online it comes in 3 colors. There's one darker color that I believe is the one that I should have, but it doesn't matter because usually BB creams do tend to blend into your skin anyway. For some bizarre reason, the shops here only sell the one color, which is the W13, the one that I'm using right now, which is kind of why I stuck with it, because I figured, well, you know, it looks fine, so nothing wrong with that. I don't want to risk it. Now, the issue with the BB cream, the BB Any Cushion, is the fact that it doesn't dry matte. So, as you can see here, I still look kind of shiny, which is good and bad, depending on whether you like the dewy finish or not. But I am not that fond of it, so I'm going to show you the other product that I have from Etude House that really helps out in this scenario. Just give me 1 second while I kind of erase the rest of these blemishes that won't go away. Din, 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 din. Okay, so yeah, that's most of it covered. I don't really go for perfection nowadays. I used to, and I realized that doesn't matter anyway. People notice or what, it doesn't matter. So anyway, this is the Dear Girls Be Clear Pact from Etude House. It's actually kind of like a pressed powder. I believe it is a pressed powder, but yeah, Koreans, I don't understand the English they have sometimes. So as you can see, it's got a mirror. It's got a nice puff thing, and unfortunately most of the design is gone now, but there used to be a very nice design of stars and ribbons and stuff on it. Now the powder itself, I don't know if you can see here, but it's actually very slightly shimmery. Very slightly. It's not obvious at all, which is great, because what it means is that when you pat it on your skin, it gives you a nice matte finish, but it's not so matte that you look dead, which is exactly pretty much what you want, right? Because nobody really likes to look that matte. And yeah, so the shimmer is so fine that you can't see it unless you get really close and you study really carefully. And so yeah, it covers up, you know, it sets the powder really nicely, and it gives you a very nice flawless finish. People like to say that flawless finish, and it's kind of bullshit sometimes because it's totally not flawless. But yeah, this combo kind of works for me anyway, so I do suggest you give it a try, because honestly, on the Q10, the prices for these are really cheap. Not that they're expensive to begin with, even at the actual Etude House shop. But, you know, doesn't hurt to go cheaper, right? And if you got friends going to Korea, get them to buy it back for you, because it's even cheaper in Korea. Yes, it's even cheaper in Korea. I'm not shitting you at all. If they go to Myeongdong, there will be like rows and rows of those shops there, all the major Korean brands, plus some you've never heard of before, all there, cheaper. And the best part is when you go into the shop, they'll give you a free gift just for going in there. It's amazing that way. That's how I got hooked on Krispy Kreme. Stood in queue with a friend, got a free donut, ended up buying a dozen. Anyway, yeah. So as you can see here, it set the powder and it looks quite nice actually. Now my neck and my face are slightly different color. Thankfully it's not that obvious because I'm naturally quite pale to begin with. But after that, what I do like to do is to go over with bronzer. This is from Sephora. Actually, I don't really recommend this one because the color payoff is quite crap. But because it's so crap, it allows me to go a little bit heavy-handed on it like that. And it still doesn't really show up. So I just contour my face, and also this helps to blend in the color to my neck a bit more and give me a smaller face at the same time. Now there are a lot better makeup tutorials than mine on YouTube, so do feel free to surf around and just search for how to contour your face. And yeah, basically I learned from the best on YouTube, pretty much. So yeah, essentially just kind of try to shape your face into an oval using the bronzer. Bronzer is better than those dark colored blushes because it's slightly shimmery, which makes it, you know, a little bit less harsh. Now, this helps a little bit, but then you still look a little bit pale, right? So this is where you need to put on the rest of your makeup, like the blusher and the eyeliner and the stuff like that. So what this means is, if you're looking for one product to do your face up and be done with it, this is probably not the best for you. But if you're looking for a fast way to get your foundation done, this is a really good product, so you should definitely take a look at it. And one other thing is, online they also have these refills. So if you already have the case and you want to do your part for environment and not use more product, you can buy a refill and just pop it in. Let me show you how it's done. It's very simple. This whole entire section in the middle just pops out like that. Ow! I think I broke a nail. Never mind. Anyway, yeah, so the whole thing pops out like that. It's totally compatible with the compact that's being sold in Singapore, even though it's a different color, it doesn't matter. It just pops in, pops out quite simply. Like that. Ta-da! you're done. And each refill comes with its own cushion, with its own pad, so you know it's a little bit more hygienic that way. I believe you can wash it. I'm not sure how. So if you find out a way to wash the pad, do let me know. And until then, this is Sheena saying bye-bye.